Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jordan from Just Tesla. Unfortunately, I've had to re-upload this video because something happened again this morning, and it looks like the leak is back. And yeah, I just wanted to put that into the video. I don't know sort of how long it's gonna take to get resolved. I'm taking the car back on Friday, so I'll let you guys know. It's a lot worse than before, and it's in a different place. I'll do a full video on the day of what happens and when I take it to the service centre. Yeah, when I uploaded that video yesterday, I thought this was the last video I was going to be making. I said that it was going to be the last video I was making, and then obviously this morning I found out some more information on the whole thing. So yeah, sorry about the re-upload, guys, but yeah, I just had that information this morning. Okay, so first things first, I received a call on the Friday. This is that call.
You know, the outcome's been quite evident that trying to find out what happened has just been a dead end, unfortunately. Yeah. And they've exhausted all of the possibilities in diagnosing it as well.
I mean, my thing is just like having some sort of is the reassurance. Obviously, I do have some reassurance that it's not failed any of the tests. But obviously, I know that. Obviously, I know I sound like a broken record at this point. That I had water in that day. So just like, of course, I want to take the vehicle back. I just want to be driving the Model 3 at this point.
I was just going to say, Jordan, I understand where you're coming from, but I mean, the reassurance that we're giving you is that we are confident that after you doing everything possible, every testing that we possibly can with regards to any kind of water ingress has been exhausted. That in that regard, there's reassurance there from us that we are happy and confident with the feedback we've provided. We just wouldn't release the car if we had any concerns with anything that we've missed out. But for some reason, we haven't been able to fault the vehicle at all. We have not been able to get any water introduced inside the vehicle whatsoever. They're opening all the windows, obviously.
Just because obviously I've been at the service centre, does that affect me in any way in terms of repairs in the future? Like, do you have a number of repairs you're allowed to carry out or anything like that?
No, not at all. So your basic vehicle warranty is good for 4 years or 50,000 miles. So whichever one of those comes first. So it's not a case of you being penalised for coming in without and then finding no issue. It's nothing like that. So if you have any issues in the future, we'll treat it as a new case each time, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna just collect the vehicle anyway at this point. It'll probably be Monday if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. And obviously, if you want to have a chat further with any of the technicians when you get here, that's absolutely fine. You know, we want to help assure you.
So this is sort of what made me change my decision, or help me make my decision. They were just polite to me, and that's all it took, which is frustrating, but that's all it took. I've had enough of the situation. I want to put it past me, and I want the car. So I was coming to collect on the Monday. Now we'd spoke that it was collecting on the Monday. So one thing, little details that I thought Tesla missed, it's super simple for them to do, is I could see that the vehicle had been sitting for a long time. So it's not been, the vehicle's not been used, which is great, but it's also not been charged up. So I could see that even though we'd said I was collecting on Monday, that they'd allowed the battery to get down to, I think it was like 40-ish miles. So I wouldn't have been able to drive it back. So that was frustrating. I knew that when I arrived at the Tesla charger, I'd be sitting there for about 30-40 minutes at least, charging the car up. Not a problem, I can watch Netflix, and I did that. That's what I did. We're back in the Model 3. We're charging up at the moment, because we've not got enough miles to get back home, so I have to charge up. LTE, should be able to get it now.
Watch some Chef.
Some Chef. Alright, we've got to go watching Chef. What happens on the day? Something weird happens. Something crazy happens. I go on my TikTok. I've got a TikTok, and I posted a video of that car on TikTok, and it wound a few people up because I said it was the fastest car in the world. I was just trying to get a conversation going, get some people annoyed, and it did. It got all the petrol heads frustrated. Some kid had done a reg check, and he was like, "That's not the performance model. That's the P90D. And also, your MOT was due. Your MOT's expired, or something like that." I'll try and show those comments, but the MOT is expired on the car.
I only just really realised that's a 90D, and you've got 1 day left on your MOT. And I thought he was joking at the time, didn't think anything of it. And then someone else said, that was this morning, MOT expired.
So randomly, a few people had commented on the video. Very random. So the chances of me picking this up normally are rare, because when would you ever do a reg check on a loaner vehicle or a hire vehicle? You'd never do it. So I went on to the Gov website and checked it, and this is that video. Check MOT status. Start now. That's the reg. MH65BVV. In fact, just to confirm that, let's go. MH65BVV. MH65BVV. Right, okay. Tesla, white, yes. What the So it is. What's the date today? So as if this situation won't get any worse. That was on the 4th. It's the 9th today. So I've been driving around on an expired, a car without an MOT for 5 days. No one spoke to me about this. And I tell you what, this is absolutely by chance I'm finding this out. This is by chance I'm finding this out. Now, the only journey I've got to make today is driving back to the service centre. So if I do get pulled over now, I don't think it's a problem, because I'm going to somewhere where they can MOT the vehicle. But the last 5 days, I could have been pulled for an invalid MOT. So, no points are issued on the driver's licence, although a fine is imposed by a court of up to a maximum of £1,000. A fixed penalty notice will be usually the method that's dealt with by the police and will cost the driver at least £100. So, I could have received a fine for £1,000. Now, when I saw the comment on TikTok, I just thought, it could have been a joke, but the service we've had so far, I thought, you know what, there's probably a good chance that this is the truth. So, finding this doesn't surprise me in the least. And as you can see, it is expired. So, I'm, at this point, absolutely baffled. So I thought, this is awkward, because now I'm mentioning this, obviously. I'm going to talk to them. So we get down to the service centre, we sit down for a few seconds. It was a little bit awkward. I can sort of tell they're not massive fans of me. And there was a few customers in there whilst in there. I didn't want to talk to them about the MOT expiring in front of other customers. So when we got outside, I mentioned it to I said, look, this is my thing. Could have had a £1,000 fine, drive around for 5 days without an MOT. Obviously, it's not acceptable. And she said, oh, I don't know how that happened. I can't, all I can say is I don't know how that happened. That's the exact word she used. All I can say is I don't know how that happened. But she said she's going to raise an issue with that one. That was that. Get into the car. I noticed that you can see the visible damage to the headliner where the water's been. See, there's a rim of where the water was. And it's also on this side. It's harder to see on this side. Where was it? There. It's a bit hard to see, but it's very clear there. You can see in the photos, you can see it really good. There's water rim there. At the service centre, the Tesla service centre, we've not even left yet. The vehicle wasn't charged, so I've not left yet. I'm just about to leave. So I'm a little bit frustrated that they've not even replaced the headliner, or at least washed the headliner. There's also there's a mark to the headliner here. There seems to be marks on in the corner there. I don't know if you can see that, where they've been removing stuff. Bear in mind, guys, this vehicle's 4 days old. You can see that there was water there at one point, so the fact that they've denied it's really annoying me, so I'm going to be contacting them again about the water damage. The scratch on the side of the car wasn't fixed. I don't know if it's a case of me saying, right, Tesla have said that there's a scratch received upon delivery, like it says in the thing, and now I have to go to one of Tesla's body shops. I don't know. But that was that. I charged the car up. I wait to charge the car up, blah, blah, blah. I go home, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to try and find this leak. So I'm going to see if there is a leak. I'm just going to give it a wash. The car was really dirty. So I go to a car wash, and I try and find the leak, and I give it a little pressure wash all over the place. Okay, here we are. I can't see that, it's a bit overexposed, but I'm at a car wash. It needs a wash, so I'm going to give it a wash, but also obviously I want to monitor the leak just in case. So I'm going to blast over it. I'm going to give it about 10 minutes of water anyway. Hopefully all is good. And find nothing, which is fantastic. There was no leak. So maybe it's fixed itself. I'm not too sure. Obviously I'm not super happy with the service still, but I'm really hoping and praying that nothing else comes back. But yeah, absolutely shocking about the MOT. The Model 3 interior is so much fresher, so much better. They should do all their vehicles like that. Lovely, and I'm so happy I'm driving the Model 3 around. Fingers crossed no more problems happen. But yeah, that's it so far. I'm going to keep you updated if anything happens. I'm keeping my eye on the leak, and obviously I'll keep you updated what the service centre say. But for now, I'm hoping that this is the end of this video series and I can start making positive content on Tesla. And anyone who's thinking about buying a Model 3, you might not be after watching this update, but they're the best car ever. Go into the link in the description, use the promo code Jordan's Free Tesla. No, use the promo code for 1,000 free miles, and yeah, man, you get 1,000 free supercharging miles. Anyway, that's Jordan for Just Tesla. Thanks for watching.